22 detained following protests in Spanish Town. Head of the St. Catherine North Police Division, Senior Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, says 22 people were taken into custody during operations in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, following protests by residents who blocked several roadways. Chaos reigned in sections of Spanish Town on Saturday morning as sympathizers of reputed Clanks Gang enforcer Sheldon Walters, otherwise known as Termite, reacted to news of his death. He was killed during an alleged shootout with police on Friday night. Nicholson says 2 of the 22 persons taken into custody are persons of interest in a murder and shooting. The others were arrested as part of the police public order drive. We will be continuing the enforcement throughout the division to bring a state of peace to those persons who are desirous of going about their lawful businesses, Nicholson stated. Relatives of some of those detained gathered at the Spanish Town police station proclaiming their innocence. After the man them come wait them and asked that they block the road, the police come lock them up, but they were forced to do it, one woman said. Nicholson said all the roadblocks in Spanish Town have now been cleared.
The police managed to clear all roadblocks that were mounted along major thoroughfares in the Spanish Town area. The police were ably assisted by members from the Jamaica Defense Force, the Jamaica Fire Brigade, as well as operatives from the National Solid Waste Management Authority. Members of the security forces will continue to maintain high visibility presence in and around the Spanish Town area. We appeal to law-abiding citizens to cooperate with us as we ensure that the area is safe so that citizens can go about their lawful business. During a number of public order activities, 22 persons were detained and transported to the Spanish Town police station. One of those persons who were detained is a person of interest in a murder committed over 2 years ago, and another person is a person of interest in a recent shooting.
Man killed during altercation with policeman in Clarendon. A 21-year-old man was shot dead in an alleged confrontation with an off-duty policeman in Savannah Cross, Clarendon on Saturday. He has been identified as Alex Williams of Savannah Cross. Police reports say both men got into an altercation. Williams attempted to use a machete to trap the policeman and he was shot. The incident was reported to the Inspectorate of Professional Standard Oversight Bureau and the Independent Commission of Investigation. Termite. Sheldon Lennox Walters, the gang leader known as Termite, who was shot in death on Friday night by police sparked tension in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, had what cops describe as a notable history within organized crime, specifically with the Klansman gang. Police sources told reporters that Walters, who had led the Top Banks gang after a split with the Klansman gang, had orchestrated at least 10 murders and several shooting incidents in the St. Catherine area between June 2019 and March this year. The incidents include the murder of Frederick Thompson, otherwise called Silas Armaka, on June 12, 2019, shooting of a man on Burke Road on September 15, 2020, murder of Claude Smith and shooting of a man on 1 Southbound Road in September 2020, murder and a double shooting on Burke Road on October 12, 2020, shooting of 2 people at Fraser's Boulevard, Meadowrest Memorial Gardens on January 17, 2021, double murder and shooting at Naceburg Grove, Kitson Town on February 23, 2021, murder of Andrew Burke at Banana Hole, Kitson Town on February 25, 2021, the murders of Dervan Brown, also known as Adrian, and Andre Thomas alias Tutupang in 2023, and the shooting deaths of 2 men on Marchpen Road on Wednesday, March 13, 2024. According to the police, members of Walter's Top Bank gang shot the men and then disposed of their bodies on the Dunhabin Main Road, where they were found by the police. Information gathered by the police suggests that the murders were sanctioned by Walters and that the men were killed because they were from Jones Avenue, an area controlled by the Andre Blackman brand faction of the Klansman gang. The police said that they expected an escalation of tension in Spanish Town after Walters was killed in a confrontation with cops. On Saturday, after Walters' followers blocked some area of the Old Capitol, police reported that another Klansman gangster, Charles McDonald, alias Troops, was gunned down during a violent confrontation with cops in Greendale, St. Catherine. His firearm, they said, was recovered. They also reported that McDonald, who was number 3 on the St. Catherine Police Division's most wanted list, was recently freed of a murder charge at St. Catherine Parish Court. The police had also said that Walter's death might intensify violence over extortion rackets between the warring fractions of the Klansman gang. They said that although the roadblocks have been cleared on Saturday, they were alerted to the potential for arson and attack against law enforcement. In preparation, the constabulary decided to maintain a high presence in Spanish Town for at least 72 hours and mounted target operations against key instigators. The police said that Walters, who was born on July 14, 1979, was initially aligned with the tissue miller known as Humber before shifting alliance to Brian during a gang split. Both Miller and Brian are incarcerated. On Saturday, the police said that Walters was implicated in gang-related activities under the Criminal Justice Suppression Act in 2017, but was acquitted in March 2021. After his acquittal, Walters distanced himself from Brian and formed his own faction aligned with a member of the One Order gang. Police said he took on the leadership role and managed daily operations including extortion and armed trafficking. His influence spanned multiple areas including river premises, College Drive, Marshall's Bend, and Kitson Town. On April 19, 2024, Walters was reportedly involved in the distribution of firearms obtained from eldest Spen, further indicating his ongoing participation in criminal activities, the police source noted. They also reported that he had aligned himself with a number of other gang leaders in St. Catherine and had formed an alliance with the genocide gang in Parrot Gardens, Kingston Central. Before Walter's demise, the police said they had received several intelligence reports that he was planning to carry out attacks in Spanish Town against rivals, mainly members of the Cheshire-led faction of the Klansman gang. However, police activities prevented the occurrence of these threats. They also reported that he had tried to migrate to the United States with the intention of leading his gang from that country, as he had thought that it would be safer for him. He fled Jamaica in November 2023 to Panama, intending to make his way to the U.S. via the country. However, he was deported by Panama on November 29, 2023, the police stated. Walters reportedly married a U.S. citizen recently. Men flee, leaving bags of compressed ganja behind during police operation. A team of officers assigned to the Area 2 Narcotics Police Division seized 118 parcels of compressed ganja on the Retreat and Renove main roads in St. Mary on Thursday, April 18. Reports were that about 8 p.m., lawmen were conducting an operation on the roadway when several vehicles were signaled to stop. In the lineup of vehicles were a 2014 black Toyota Noah and a 2013 grey Toyota Axio. The occupants reportedly obeyed the lawmen's request but immediately fled both vehicles when they came to an halt. A search of both vehicles was subsequently carried out, where 20 knitted bags containing the 118 parcels of vegetable matter resembling ganja were found in the Toyota Noah. The lawmen later intercepted a 2018 white Toyota Corolla Axio, which based on intelligence is said to have been the pilot vehicle. The 3 men and 1 woman aboard the vehicle were arrested on reasonable suspicion of breaches of the Dangerous Drug Act. Investigation are ongoing. Offensive weapons not allowed at health facilities, SRHA. The Southern Regional Health Authority, SRHA, is reminding the public that it is unlawful to carry any object that is classified as an offensive weapon to hospitals, health centers, or other health facilities. An offensive weapon is an article made or changed for use for causing or intending to cause injury to a person. Any dagger, any sword stick, ballistic knife, butterfly knife, flint knife, or any other knife which is commonly known as a switchblade, ratchet knife, or rumble knife. Noting that Section 3 of the Offensive Weapons Prohibition Act prohibits persons from having offensive weapons in a public place without lawful authority or reasonable excuse, the authority warns that those found in breach will be reported to the police. The authority thanked the public for its cooperation in helping to maintain a safe environment for all. The Southern Regional Health Authority administers public health care facilities in St. Elizabeth, Manchester, and Clarendon. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.